after 11 tonight. Do you remember we did Dion Leonard on the programme, the ultra-marathon runner who was doing this run through the Gobi Desert, and this dog started running alongside him, like this tiny little dog, and kept running and running and running, and he fell in love with this dog, so he thought, well, I'll adopt it and I'll take it home. And partway through that process, he lost the dog. So this very radio programme helped him, even though this was in, obviously, nowhere near here, helped him to track down the dog. And he wrote a book about his experience, and we featured in that, and we spoke to Dion about that. Anyway, he's got a new book out because what he kind of temporarily forgot in falling in love with this dog is that he already had a cat at home. So the new book is all about how the cat's coped with this intruder into the home. So we'll check back in with the ultra-marathon runner Dion Leonard after 11 o'clock tonight. I know that story resonated with a lot of you. So he's back with us tonight on what happened next when the cat met the dog.
BBC 5 Live.
Download the free BBC Sounds app and discover the best of 5 Live podcasts.
Coming up with us then after 11, Dion Leonard, the ultra-marathon runner who ran alongside Gobi the dog, has decided his cat wants an adventure of her own.
This is Phil Williams
on BBC Radio 5 Live.
It'll be fun to check back in with Dion. We'll also tell you about Tyson Fury's 5-fight, £80 million US TV deal. 11:29. Let's just update you then on a story that was big on this programme last year. You may remember me interviewing the ultramarathon runner Dion Leonard, who was running an ultramarathon in the Gobi Desert in China, right? And this dog started to run alongside him and kept running, and Dion was like, right, I'm going to adopt this dog. I'll call her Gobi. And then the dog went missing, and then Dion published his book. Well, amidst all that, Dion already had a cat called Lara. So now it's her turn. Dion, how are you?
I'm well, thanks. How are you? Good to
Yeah,
speak
it's
to you
really
again.
nice to speak to you again. It feels like it's been ages.
It has. So much has happened since then as well.
Well, fill us in then.
Gobi's gone everywhere. She's met the Queen. She's met royalty. She's met movie stars. She's met rock stars. Yeah, she's travelled around the world. It's been incredible to see the journey of where she's come and where she's gone.
So the last time we spoke was your book detailing the whole story, the love story, I call it, between you and Gobi. So now the new book focuses on Lara. So how has Lara, your faithful cat, taken to this new edition that's stolen your heart?
Yeah, so Lara's my indoor cat. She's never been outside in her life. She's a fat, lazy ragdoll cat, and she rules the roost of the home, as all cats do. And here I am bringing this little stray dog into the home, and it really upset her. And she didn't take to Gobi too kindly to begin with. And in the book, we talk about how Lara goes out for an adventure on her own to find herself. So she seeks an adventure throughout the world, and she goes off in search of finding not only herself, but also the experiences and the journeys and the thing that Gobi's done all around the world herself. So there's a lot of jealousy there, but, at the end of the day, in real life, they actually really love each other.
So Lara the Runaway Cat is out now, and it's a fictional story about Lara, isn't it? But I'm sure based in what's gone on so far. And we're speaking to you in Australia, are we, at the moment? So you're doing another 200-mile race, are you?
I am. I'm actually out in Western Australia at the moment. So if you hear the magpies in the background, that's why. And yeah, tomorrow I start a 200-mile race in just outside of Perth.
Is Gobi running with you?
300. No, Gobi's not. So Gobi and Lucia and Lara are actually in Chamonix in France at the moment, listening to this. So
oh, nice.
It's yeah, so they're out there, and we're commuting between Edinburgh and Chamonix at the moment. So
right. And
it's all happening as well with the movie. Things are going along nicely with that. So
that was my next question. So 20th Century Fox have bought the rights.
Yeah, 20th Century Fox, and we've got an Oscar-nominated, Academy Award-winning screenplay writer and director that's putting everything together behind the scenes at the moment.
Wow! Can you tell us who that is, or is it all top secret?
I'm unfortunately not allowed to say who it is,
right.
but it is someone from the UK, which is amazing. So
wow, and they're an award-winning writer and director.
Yeah.
Wow,
it's going to be really exciting, and I know behind the scenes they're putting together a great, producers and speaking with actors still, and I know that they've spoken to a few other big-time actors who are interested in playing the role as well.
Playing you.
Yeah, no, definitely not Gobi.
So have you got a wish list in your head? Never mind who they're talking to. Who would you like to represent you?
Oh, that's a difficult question without me giving it away because there's so many great Australian actors. But I did actually do some speaking events in the US recently, and I asked some children who they thought I should, who could actually play me, and someone yelled out Liam Neeson. I was like, hey, I'm not that old, and it might not be a good time at the moment to have Liam in the role, but. Yeah, so we'll wait and see who comes along. But, I think that it's going to be really exciting to see it on the big screen, and they're hoping to start filming the back end of this year.
Wow, brilliant. And who are they going to get to play radio presenter Phil Williams?
That's a very good question. I need to think about that. Yeah, have you got any ideas?
Well, I mean, sometimes they like to keep these things real in the movies, so just give me a call.
That would be awesome. It's been an incredible journey, and now to have Lara the Runaway Cat book out as well, it's been fantastic to have the support of the publishers HarperCollins, and we had so much interest in people seeing the connection in real life of Lara and Gobi. They were saying to us, what's happening? Where are their adventures? What do they do in a day-to-day life? And so we spoke with HarperCollins about writing another book, and they were well behind it. And Gobi actually has a voice within the book as well, and it's been really good fun to put another book out there, and it's incredible to think where this story's taken us all.
Yeah, next stop, animated kids TV series with Lara and Gobi. That's what I reckon.
You should be my agent. That would be awesome as well. So,
well, listen, good luck with this 200 miler.
Thank you. Yeah, it's super hot out here at the moment. It's 30 odd degrees. And there's snakes and wildlife. You know what Australia's like. Everything's out here to kill you. So it's going to be a brutal 3 or 4 days on the run.
Third book, then. I'm an ultra marathon runner. Get me out of here.
Could be. It's in the works. Yeah. There's been a lot of people actually asking me about the sort of mental toughness and how do I adapt during races and what techniques I use. So maybe there's something in that going forward as well.
Stay in touch, Dion. It's lovely to catch up with you, and love to Lucia and the I want to say the kids, but you know what I mean, don't you?
Thanks, Phil.
Cheers, all the best. Good luck tomorrow. That's
Bye-bye.
Dion Leonard in the Gobi Desert, who's catching up with us about the new book, Lara the Runaway Cat, which is out now, and we wish him well with his 200-plus mile race starting tomorrow.
On digital, BBC Sounds, smart speaker and online.
This is BBC Radio 5 Live.
Just relieved he didn't ask me to join him. Let's get the news in. Here's David.
The Unite Union says it's angry and